Okay, bro.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about?
Today we're gonna talk about my board examinations.
Yeah, that's a very important thing to talk about. Tell me, how was your first exam, Max?
It was somehow moderate for me, but for many it was very tough.
So there is 0% chances to take Centum, right?
Yes.
Hmm. What?
For
Hmm.
for states alone.
States around. Yeah, I too heard about the news.
Yes. In Delhi and other union territories, it was very easy.
Okay.
The max paper, the
Yeah.
standard paper itself, a basic paper.
The question paper is different, right?
Yes.
So what is the purpose of this different question paper? You know, the one who is setting the question paper actually intentionally knows the difficulty of the question paper, right?
Yes.
Then what is the purpose of setting question paper like this? There are 3 sets, right?
Yes.
And each sets have 3 subsets. So totally, you know, the difference between question paper is 1 or 2 questions only. 1 or 2 upper
Yes.
or 4 to 5.
4 to 5.
They will shuffle the questions and also change some 4 to 5 questions.
But they look alike only.
Okay. The difficulty level will be same only,
No.
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 It depends
the
upon
changing questions may be differ. The changed question may be from difficult to easy or easy to difficult, like that.
So this is completely unfair, right? For sure,
Yes.
Centum will not be, you know, we can't expect Centum from the people who got
Outside the
that
union.
difficult question paper. I too saw the question paper. It was quite difficult. I didn't expect it this much, you know, this level difficult because I'm from state board. And I wrote my SSLC when on the year 2018. So I'm quite old to talk about. For us, they will ask only example sums and book back questions and, you know, similar to such kind of sums. They won't ask, you know, this level of... I saw their question paper, it was like competitive based. It's like, you know, writing a government exam. Yeah, this is government exam. But this much difficulty, you know, we need this much difficulty, yeah?
No.
Do we actually need this much difficulty?
No.
And difficulty is not a problem here. Actual problem is the partiality between states, you know.
Union territories.
Yeah. Okay, now tell me your first day of writing public exam experience.
First, I wrote in 17th February in another CBSE school
Okay.
as a center, and they were everyone was nervous because they were going to write their first board examination, which is the first step for their life.
Okay.
So everyone were nervous, and seeing that I too became some little amount of nervous because I too a human being. So I too became nervous. Then I realized that we should not be nervous, or else we will forget the concepts, formulas like that. Then I sat peacefully and drank couple of gulps of water.
Is this very needed?
Yeah,
Okay.
because these are my experience.
Okay.
And the exam timing started was 10 o'clock, but they gave the answer book must be given at the sharp 10 o'clock, but they gave at 10, 10, 13, 10, 12 like that, which was very unfair. And they supplied question paper at 10:20, 10:25, which must be given at 10:15.
Okay, it is a mistake of the center, right?
Yes,
Of the
superintendent.
invigilator.
Yes, assistant superintendent's mistake. Then they didn't instructed us to write, so all of us were sat quietly. We read.
These were kids, okay. They were kids who are facing their challenge for the very first time, let's say. In that case, sorry. See, I've written some government exams, and there people will be like around 28, 30 years of age, most of them, okay. And I too wrote one of the exams when I was 21 or 22, I don't know. So we, a grown-up adult, we itself wait for the instruction to be said. These were kids, just 15 years old kids. So the invigilator should have been, you know, cautious about the instruction timing and all, right? So each and every minute is very important in such kind of scenarios. Such kind of things never ever happen for us because in state board, the government teachers will come. Our teachers won't come for invigilation. For invigilating. Our teachers won't come. Government staffs only come. In that government staff itself, some people know that government staff means their parents will, will talk to them like, help my child like that. But that too happened, you know, it won't happen much, you know, such kind of things. already I don't know what is the purpose of invigilating, because the question paper is going to be different for everyone. Then what is the purpose of the invigilating staff? I don't know. They only one thing. The only thing they have to do is this, and they didn't done it correctly. They did correctly something.
Yes. And at, at the time of 11 o'clock, the invigilator saying that, why don't you write yourself like that?
They're asking,
Sarcastically.
yeah, they're asking very negligibly, ignorantly. They're asking like, oh, you have not started yet, like that. They're asking up. So what is stomach burning is my baby bro, left some of the known. I mean, if he got some time means he would have thought and worked out the answers correctly for sure. But he left the known things. Some things he don't know means we can accept that. But he left the known answers. That's what irritating. I don't know. In this thing, nobody can do it, unintentionally. I don't know. The grown-up adults were like this. Such kind of incident also happened in Korea, right? In Korea, some ship accident happened, right? Because of respecting the elders' words. Sometimes elders are not wise, actually. Okay, you tell.
Then, after in the last minute, I left some 7 words. I left gap. I'm unsure. It had to be worked out. It consumes more time. So I left out and wrote everything. Last case based one, I didn't properly attended. And lastly, I came to remember that I have to finish the 7 words, which I left first 7.
Nice.
Then only I rushed. Fully I rushed over the 7 words. And I got correctly 2 only out of 7. Remaining 5 all were incorrect.
Okay, you made a mark right now. Those were times, in previous times, people used to write for 200 marks. Sorry, 150 marks, I think. 50 marks for practicals. 150 marks, they will write in 3 hours. But today, they are writing only for 80 marks. And which too is not, the difficulty level is, getting worse day by day. Increased.
Yes.
The actual thing coming to the society is actually the questions they're going to ask. The people we know, they will see only the marks. They won't see the difficulties, the difficulty of the question paper, the things we are going through. They can't see that. They can see only the score. And they will talk like, oh, you spoke like this, you spoke that he is taking class first. Now what? This is a mark. Like that, they'll speak just like that. Sometimes we should not, listen to them. Sometimes, every time we should not listen to them. And I too felt that I became one of them, because I started to pressurize my brother. Actually, I don't like that. Pressurize means I started to expect when he comes after finishing his board exam means we used to see him like, what? How did you write? How much will you come? How? Why didn't you? You didn't study. That's why you can't write this. Like that, we started to expect more. What are we doing?
Yes.
What is this life? What are we doing?
Are we machines?
I think we are in the process of becoming machine. Many things changed after Corona. We started to be more conscious, and the more health problems, increases. For even eating it sweet, we have to think 1,000 times. And I completed my degree on nutrition, clinical nutrition and dietetics. So that all adds up the weight. And there was also one thing I noticed that I just got irritated. Kind of, I saw Hindi in
the
question paper.
Question paper.
Front side will be Hindi, and the other side will be English. But we are not a Hindi speaking state. What about that?
Yes.
Who will ask
Why?
this?
Let's
Hindi
say
is
fully
not
Hindi.
a national language, right?
Yes, it's
Then-
just a regional language.
Yeah, it's one of the regional languages, and why they are using Hindi when we don't know to speak Hindi? Will they learn my mother tongue? I mean, our mother tongue? No, right? Actually, the hate on Hindi itself is quite interesting. Hindi is one of the beautiful languages. Every language has every language, okay? So we don't have any objections to learn Hindi, because if I want, I will learn. I see Shah Rukh Khan films, which is for that I had a thought of learning Hindi, but when they actually force us to learn Hindi,
Yes.
we kind of started to develop hate on that language itself. We know our mother tongue. We know to speak a little bit decent amount of English, right?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. It's above decent level. So what is the purpose of Hindi for us? And why it is coming, into our state? We were not like this. We were not someone who live with hate, who spread hatred, but our government made us so. In ATM, in a region where they don't use Hindi, in a ATM in a region where they don't use Hindi, the instructions were coming in Hindi. Like close the door. You should not wear mask while you are taking amount like that. That kind of instructions. That too is coming in Hindi. How can we able to understand that? Having one or two English words, we kind of understood that. But what about the people who don't know that English words also? Everything became political. Even education, even setting question paper also became political. Why there is a difference between Hindi? I'm sorry. Why there is a difference between the question paper that was set in regional, South India and Delhi and Union territories? Obviously, the centum, completely 500 out of 500 is going to come from Delhi for sure. Who will talk about this? Even if we talk, will it make a change? Tell me. It's stomach burning. Nobody knows.
Instead, they would threaten us.
Yeah, they will threaten us for sure. Even I do have a basic level of common sense. If some political party cannot be able to win in a region means, but still they are ruling us, right?
Yes.
They can do whatever, but they are not fair actually. They are making many good things to the places where they won. I don't know these people. Oh my god! And living under these people, it's kind of disgusting, vomiting. This level mindset, India will be developed for sure. Let's say physical development will happen, and that too, if there are 100 people, means that those 20 or 10 peoples will be developed, but the remaining 90 will not be developed. But let's say for a country like India, let's say it was developed completely. The developed, for 100 people also developed, yeah, okay. But when will the mental development happen? My question is that. Do you think mental development will ever occur in India? I don't think so.
The destruction of the older generation maybe occur. Some chances, give some
No,
chances.
the upcoming generation also, like that only. Those days, people used to worship the actors.
Yes.
Nowadays also they are doing so.
Yes.
Many people are very interested in actors' life. What about your life, bro? Yesterday or day before yesterday, an actress got married. It's her life. Let her let her be happy. We don't have any objections in that. But why people are obsessed in decoding their marriage? And that was pathetic actually. If some actor and actress, some actor is getting divorced, means people are very interested to decode that. This would be the reason. This would have been the reason, like that.
Yes.
Hey, go and study, ra. That's what I'm also the one who is scrolling Insta, okay? I'm trying so hard to stop that, and I'm, in the process only. But even when I scroll Insta now and then, the news I see is this. And this is very concerning. Please don't do that. We do have lives to look upon. Then, what else?
So,
Okay, tell me what's your future plan? Like what are you going to study for 11th standard and all?
I'll of course take the science group,
Okay.
and I have a plan of becoming a doctor,
Doctor, okay. That's good.
a cardiologist, a surgeon.
Okay.
For that, I should study more and more. I should concentrate more and more on science and maths together.
Okay. You don't need to concentrate on maths for that.
Yes.
But if you're going to take JEE mains, if you're going to take that exam mains, you have to concentrate on maths also.
Yes.
It's
Your
not
plan?
my plan.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of writing government exams, but I know that it's a trap, and I'm afraid to get into government. Those things. But still, I see it as a trap. But still, I'm going to do that because I don't know what to do. Actually, that is the truth. Yeah. When I studied in state board matriculation actually. Starting, it was matriculation only, and in the middle they changed completely as summer year. I was eagerly waiting to study tough subjects. They say matriculation is one of the toughest syllabus. It's tougher than CBSE, I think. Yeah, that's what they say. What? No, I don't know because I didn't study. No, until third standard only I studied matriculation. After that, they completely changed it as samachir, which is, and they also um, separated. I mean, made easier, more easier by separating it as term 1, term 2, term 3, and we will throw the term 1 book when we get into term 2, and it was going like that. I don't know for what they paid way because I don't find anything right now. I'm suffering only. When we were studying, matriculation was the best, so our parents got us into matriculation school. And when my brother was born, CBSE was the best, so they um, joined him in CBSE school. Now he does have a life ahead. Everybody has a life ahead, but still there is a question mark. When I was a kid, I used to have a thought of becoming doctor. That was my ambition. And then NEET came. I'm not blaming anything here. I didn't choose NEET because NEET didn't choose me. Yeah. I studied some degree in science and another degree, master degree in science, psychology. I said my degree itself, right? I said my subject.
Yes.
Yeah. Now what? I completed. Now what? Government exam. That is the only goal right now to avoid unemployment. In the middle, if I get any job opportunity, means I will go. That's how simple is my life is. Some people are dying to get into IIT. I'm not blaming anything, but there is more life than that. But it's their choice, right?
Yes.
Everything is their choice, and my choice is this, and I'm suffering. Suffering in the sense confused. I'm still figuring out. Nowadays, kids are very clear on their ambitions and goals. We people are still processing. Let's have hope that this processing will lead us to somewhere better. And for everyone, I hope better things are ahead. And let's see in another video.
Okay.
Have a great time ahead. What about
Have a
you?
great time. Bye.
In this whole video, I only talk. You didn't talk. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. He brought. Say it in a clear voice. Don't speak.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.